Good evening, everyone, and welcome to a wet John Walsh Stadium in the town of North Andover, Massachusetts. Bruce Byam, Howie Neal, Rob Russo, Ronna Berman, Dave Markham off to my right. Dave's a little camera shy. Tonight, the Chelmsford Lions, 2-4, come in to play the Scarlet Knights of North Andover, also at 2-4. In a game that will determine whether or not one of these teams enters the Division 1A playoffs starting next week. As strange as that seems, there are going to be some teams with losing records qualifying for this event. The Lions need a victory, Howie.
Oh, they certainly do, and I think that if they would clean up their mental mistakes that they showed last week and the previous weeks of jumping off sides and personal fouls that really, I think, are beyond what we're known for, that we can come away with a victory tonight. It's going to be tough. The weather's not great. There's playoff implications, as you mentioned. So I'm looking for the Lions to win, but they have to contain number 2, Darren Watson. He's a sophomore running back, does an excellent job. The Lions' defense is good. Hopefully we can shut them down.
You can see on your screen right now the North Andover Scarlet Knights are having the parent night tonight. They're introducing the parents individually, band players. You can see the rain on the screen. Rob, this is a game that both teams have had difficulty getting the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, we talked about this last week. Chelmsford in the last 2 weeks, if my math is correct, I think was in the red zone maybe 14 times, and 2 touchdowns and maybe 2 field goals, and that's not enough points. They do get into the red zone, though. So I think, and adding on to what Howie said, in addition to lesser mistakes, confidence. They need to come out confident. They need to find a confidence and realize that they can do it. I mean, if you can get in the red zone, you should be able to get in the end zone.
Certainly more than they have. They've only scored 11 touchdowns all season long in 6 games and given up 20. So that's a big deficit to overcome.
Absolutely.
Let's hope they can hold on to the ball tonight and do that. We have 3 nice interviews for you tonight. The first one is with the punt returner for the and also defensive back for the Chelmsford Lions, number 6, Zach D'Angelo. Let's listen to Zach. For CHSTv, Bruce Byam, Zach D'Angelo, punt returner for the Chelmsford Lions. Zach, that's a lonely spot you occupy out there.
Yes, sir, it is. It takes a lot of skill to have to, be able to read the ball, whether to fair catch it, going up top, how high it is, how far back. It takes some skill.
And that basically determines whether you raise your arm for the fair catch or you decide that you're going to run it back. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Zach, talk about your other defensive responsibilities for the football team.
I also play corner. That also, whether they're going to throw deep, you got to be able to come up, make those long passes, short passes, come up for curls,
Friday night you have an opportunity to get into the playoff system. Anything can happen when that happens. What is your thought about coming the game tonight with North Andover?
We just got to work hard all week, hard as we can get, so we can get into the playoffs,
I want to congratulate you on your own personal season. You've done an excellent job, and I look for a victory tonight. I really think the Lions are going to get over the hump and get victory number 3, and I want to wish you a lot of luck.
Thank you, sir.
For CHSTv, Bruce Byam, Zach D'Angelo. We certainly wish Zach a lot of luck tonight. Before we go any further, we want to have the opportunity. Now, we're not cowards tonight, folks, right, guys?
Right,
we were told that we were indoors and doing the pregame indoors, and we're very happy to do that. And that gives us an opportunity to show you a little bit about what Ronna does. We talk about stats. She sits with the computer. She works harder than probably all of us put together, along with Dave Markham, who does a great job with her. And that's what she does, and she is right here. And Ronna, you have learned a lot about football. What's your favorite game that you've seen so far?
I don't know about my favorite game, but my least favorite was the Thanksgiving game that went to 5 overtimes.
Great answer, and that made us all have a little bit of burnt turkey, a lot of different people. Guys, we think probably it's going to be critical. The whole
Absolutely. You know, both teams, running what they run, especially Chelmsford new at this. Balls get really slick. It's a newer ball. It's not roughed up. And now they're kind of delayed with having to go through the senior night. So it'll be a neat trick.
Yeah, the best thing for both teams is that it's not going to be a muddy type of field anyway.
Good point.
The turf is very resilient, obviously, and the footballs, they haven't been roughed up. They're fairly new, but they're also better footballs than back when we played with pigskins.
True.
Careful now, careful. Our next interview is with one that I really, really enjoyed, with an outstanding young man, another senior. He is number 71. His name is Kevin Rigsby, and I don't need to say much. Just listen to Kevin. For CHSTv, Bruce Byam, very happy to have this afternoon as my guest a defensive lineman, Kevin Rigsby, a senior. And Kevin, I thought the last two games were your best peak performances, and I thought the team played very well last Friday night against Tewksbury. Not the result you were looking for, but talk about that game a little bit.
That game was very hard on us, of course, but we were thinking about coming back and trying to win this week. We made many mental mistakes, but that's just one flaw that our team has. We'll come back from it.
Kevin, I'm going to compliment you. One of the best interviews I've had, and I'm doing this for a long time. For CHSTv, Bruce Byam, Kevin Rigsby. I'm sorry, folks, that we didn't get a chance to do more of that interview with Kevin, but he is looking at biochemistry, which was maybe why we didn't do more of it, because I didn't know what to ask him, and I want to compliment him. He's a great young man and really enjoyed it. And standing off to my right, that we're going to yank right in here right now, and your screen is our other member of our crew. Maybe we'll get a shot of him. There he is, right here. David Markham, former Chelmsford High School quarterback, and he's been a great assist to us during the past couple of years. And Dave, we want to thank you for doing that. Prediction tonight, Dave?
I think the Lions are going to pull this one out. I'm going to go 24 to 12.
24-12, says David, and he's the first prediction. We're going to go with Rob for the second one.
Well, I do think Chumps is going to pull it out. I think they're going to find the confidence I spoke of, and I think we're going to get to see perhaps a game-winning field goal, 17-14.
Sounds good. Mr. Neal, your turn.
Well, after listening to Rigsby and his analytics, he's had a good defensive series. And I know last week I couldn't recall what I had for prediction, but this week I'm predicting the Lions 21 and North Andover 20.
And I'm going to go along. It's not the company line. I think we all believe that the Lions can win this, should win this, and we're certainly pulling for them. 21-14 is my prediction. Mike Bernazzani is the coach that we interviewed this week, and let's go to that interview with Mike Bernazzani and the kickoff coming right up. CHSTv, Bruce Byam, happy to have one of the coaches of the Chelmsford Lions, longtime guy in our staff, Mike Bernazzani. Mike, you're working a lot with the offense this year, and the offense has struggled, but each week it's gotten better.
Yeah, well, I think that Coach brings a lot of new game plans and schemes to things, and we tend to adjust whenever necessary. And he's got a lot of really good ideas, and we put the best effort that we can out there every week.
Mike, how many years have you been with the program? And I'm sure you must have a number.
Oh, geez, this will be my 9th year.
And very, very fortunate are we to have you, Mike. You work so well with the young men here at Chelmsford. Their respect for you is outstanding, and I want to congratulate you on that. North Andover, what do you expect?
Well, it looks like they like to run the ball a little bit, so they run an offense similar actually to the one that we used to run, and so they're kind of coming downhill at you a lot. So they run a 5. It looks like up front, so it's going to be a good game. It should be a similarly matched team. So we're going to have to fight and try and pull one out.
Mike, I want to congratulate you once again. I want to wish you a lot of luck tonight taking on the Scarlet Knights of North Andover, and I have a feeling that this is going to be victory number 3.
I hope so.
For CHSTv, Mike Bernazzani, Bruce Byam. Welcome back once again. The North Andover football team now, the seniors are presenting roses to their parents. I would say they probably have maybe 8, 9 more to go. Going to be a little bit of a delay in the kickoff tonight. It's still very, very wet out there. Thank goodness for turf fields.
Absolutely. And this is a great facility here. It's relatively young, I think, isn't it? Just a few years old, Ron?
Correct. Yeah, it's a modern school. They really did a great job. We run indoor track meets here. They have a metered track indoors, a field house, and
wow.
the school is modern and educationally sound. And new field, obviously.
I have to be honest. The last time I was in North Andover, I played in the game at the old field.
Yeah, that goes back a few years. Obviously, this
Century
series
back.
started in 19. Let's see if I can get this right. 1928, and it kept going until 1970, where North Andover went to the Cape Ann League and fell out of the Merrimack Valley. They came back in about 5 years ago, and Chelmsford played them in 2012. This is the 41st game in the series. The Lions lead at 22-17-1. Let's hope they get number 23 tonight. We're just about done with the seniors. I see maybe 4 more. Great job by Chelmsford Telemedia. They're coming off probably their roughest week of the season, and we'll talk about that very shortly. We'll take a short break.
Race. Love is love.
Our family is no less than any other family.
Hey, it's Ava and this is Tess from Do Your Selfie, where we recreate the hottest looks from today's biggest music videos.
After cleaning out our closet, we have a lot of clothes we don't wear anymore.
Like this old pile of t-shirts.
It's not garbage, it's actually the t-shirt into strips. I love it. Give your garbage another life.
And
I recognize him. We are ready to up there in the air, but we'll be able to bring the game anyway. The North Andover captains are headed to midfield. 44 is William Testa, 54 is Matt Farmer, 5 is Pat Quinn, and the Lion captains, as always, Foley, 51, Ben Jordan, Dimitrov. This game is finally about ready to go. It's not. It's just about 7 o'clock. So they did a pretty good job.
They're right on the money.
Is that Bobby O'Reilly is the referee?
Yes, it is.
He has a pretty good crew. He is the assigner in the Merrimack Valley. Well, let's watch Bob and see the towing costs here. This is certainly a game that wouldn't have been played, I don't think,
pre-turf
field. Yes.
Not with the weather forecast the way it is.
And you can also see on the field that it's starting to puddle up.
I was just going to comment on the hash mark down on about the 20.
Right.
To your right.
The one saving grace, though, it's not cold. It's actually pretty
beautiful,
warm
night. Yeah. Bruce Byam, Howie Neal, Rob Russo, Ronald Berman, and Dave Markham. Dan Sylvia is with us tonight, and we are always really pleased when Dan is able to be there. Let's see what the toss is about to happen.
Looks like the Lions won the toss.
I thought he was just showing them the
Oh,
heads
okay.
and tails.
Yep. Yep.
Chelmsford, I think, did win the toss. Nope, they won the not the Andover. They deferred. Chelmsford will get it, and I think this was an important coin toss tonight because on offense, you don't want to cough the ball up the first time you get it. Certainly.
Well,
So
I'm sorry.
Go
The
ahead.
first plays of the game, the defense can come at you and come at you and come at you and disrupt you, and you don't get into a rhythm.
I'm looking for a QB ISO first play.
Yeah, don't hand it to anybody.
Don't hand it to anybody.
Exactly,
Just
Yep.
go right behind Lipoli through
Whatever hole happens to open
God
up.
tackle gap, whatever, wherever he calls it.
This is an important game, as we said a little earlier, to both teams. North Andover is 2-4. They win, and they're in the playoffs. Chelmsford wins, and they are in. They might get in even if they don't win the football game, but you don't want to go in at 2-5 if you can help it. We're going to have the national anthem. I think it is going to be a vocal group tonight. It's right down here in front of us.
It's a combination of band and
maybe chorus.
Chorus, yeah.
Here they go.
Oh, that's not. Well. Anthem. Maybe like the wasteland.
Mom and I have a lot in common.
The great outside.
We both love the outdoors.
So shiny.
That's not a flower. We both love geology.
Oh, look. An igneous one.
That's not a rock. And she knows a lot about wildlife.
A labradoodle.
That's not a dog. Hanging out has been kind of fun.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
Hola, por favor, una aplicación. Gracias.
Olvídate del drama. Completa tu high school diploma.
¿Se ve bien? Gracias.
Da ese primer paso hacia un mejor futuro. Visita completatudiploma.org ahora para encontrar cursos para adultos gratis.
We are finally ready to play. North Andover is going to kick it off to the Lions. That means probably Zach D'Angelo and Timmy McNamara will be back deep for the Lions. The kicker for North Andover is Nick Marconi. And
any relation?
I think Tom knew his dad. Yes, I think Tom was part of that group, and Marconi is ready to kick it. Was not kicking it particularly deep in pregame, but that's not always an indication. Field has to be slippery. Ball has to be slippery.
They do have the wind with them a little. I mean, what there is.
Yep.
And it is supposed to be gusty, so.
All right, here we go. It is McNamara and D'Angelo back for the Lions. And line drive kick, and that's McNamara. That's D'Angelo. He dropped it. He's got a big hole. He's across the 40, and he stayed outside. He might have taken that. He fumbled it.
Yes, he did, but we still recovered.
Just what we said, but the Lions recovered it. Number 24 is the person on the ball, and that's Matt Holman. He saved the start for the Lions.
I was ready to say touchdown. He had a wide open.
Oh, he
lane.
did.
Yeah.
He was wide open on that. If we
just keep going straight.
Just straight was the line.
Unless the ball started slipping early, because the ball did come out.
We are at the 45-yard line. Chelmsford's first play from scrimmage.
Vecchione is in the backfield.
And Kyler Brown is the quarterback to start tonight. Kyler keeps it. Howie was right. Needs to get outside now, turn it up the field a little, and gets nothing. Taken out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage, 45. I'm not sure Kyler was looking for a hole and didn't find one.
No,
That's one of those cases, Howie, where you get to a point on the edge and you just have to plant and get the couple of yards you're going to
get.
Yep.
Exactly. You're not. Kyler has speed, but he's not going to get around everybody.
He did pick up 2. It's 2nd and 8. Lions in their white traveling jerseys, red maroon pants, and a 30-second timeout by Chelmsford. So we're into this game 17 seconds, and we've used the timeout here.
All right, we have Finn and Lapoli in the backfield now with Kyler.
Little more power, I think, Howie, right?
Yep. Wideouts, McCarthy and Thayer.
And this is a power set for the Lions. They have McCarthy at the bottom of the screen. Kyler Brown is 17.
Perez at end, Marshall and Gamma at the tackles, Dimitrov and Dolan at the guards, Ben Jordan at center.
This is coming up to the 50, a gain of 3. That's Lapoli. It's going to be 3rd and 5 for Chelmsford. Chelmsford starting conservatively, as we thought they might get into the game. Don't make a crucial mistake.
I think Chelmsford has to, in their effort to win tonight, has to get more first downs before 3rd down.
Oh, there's a movement, and we're going to throw it, and it's going to be incomplete. And who moved? Both teams did.
I don't know. I think Thomas was drawn offside.
And we're going to have nothing.
No call.
A no call.
And that's 4th down?
And it makes it 4th down.
Oh, my goodness. There was clearly penetration.
Well, we talked about this before. Chelmsford does a hard count on almost every play, which is intended to draw the opposing team off sides. And once they break the neutral zone, the center's trained to snap it, and the receivers are trained just to kind of run a zero, which is a jet, or a fade. And you throw it up because you should have the 5 yards.
What is D'Angelo doing?
I have a question here. What is D'Angelo doing?
I have no idea. He's standing at the 20-yard line as if he's going to receive a punt. And the Chelmsford has to take another timeout, and that's a case where, what is he thinking?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure Coach Kaiser just asked him.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe not exactly the way you asked it, but.
Yep.
He heard the call, 4th down, so he thought.
Wow.
But he's not.
Wrong side of the ball.
Yeah.
So it's 4th down. It's 5 yards to go. The ball is at the 50. And Chelmsford will be punting it. Mike Perez is the punter. And it's very difficult to see the dark numbers.
Number 2 is near to us.
And that's Darren Watson. He's a sophomore.
And I can't see
good
the far
snap
side.
And good boot.
Nice boot.
Nice kick. This is going to
Keep
cover
it
this.
Out. Yep.
They're going to cover this inside the 10-yard line. Right about the, I'm going to say 5. Our viewing point is not perfect, but it looks like about the 5-yard line.
It's actually just inside the 10. I want to say 7, Bruce.
All right, it's 1st and 10, North Andover. Their quarterback is a sophomore. He is number 7, John McElroy. The running back is number 2, Darren Watson. And coming through with good yardage here is Watson.
Watson, yep.
Brings it out to the 15.
Sorry.
Kind of hid in the cluster there. That's a gain of 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Lions could really establish field position if they could get a stop here.
I see number 13 for the Lions, Tyler Moralt, making his first start on defense this year. Secondary. Is that correct?
I believe so. This is Watson again to the left, and he's stopped after maybe a gain of a yard. It's going to be 3rd down and about 4.
Okay, the front for the Lions, Costa, Rigsby, Bungard, Slattery. Linebackers, Finn, Lapoli, Vecchione, DeCharia. And secondary, Gump, D'Angelo, McNamara, and Ben Nolan. Oh, I'm sorry about Tyler. Tyler Moralt, number 13, is in there in secondary.
3rd and 5. 3rd and 3, excuse me. 3rd and 3. Quarterback rolls out to the right. Looks, turns it up, and bumped out of bounds. He's close to 1st down yardage, and I think he has it.
He does have it.
Yep.
So it's going to be a first down for North Andover at the 21-yard line. I think one of our camera people got blasted there, right, Dan? I'm sure, though, Chelmsford tough. He's going to be okay. Let's take a look, see if we can see who it was. Whoop. First down. Handoff straight ahead. Very little there that time. One of the tacklers is Max Winters.
Carrier was 24.
And that is Ryan Slattery carrying the football. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. Boy, the water is still coming down pretty good out there.
Yep.
And the field they're right in a kind of a puddle at the moment.
Thing about the turf fields, you're okay if you have cleats on, but the minute you kind of catch the edge of your cleat, you're going to go down.
Quick toss. Oh, it's in a. Lapoli had that thing picked off.
There he goes.
Yeah, he's going to do 600 push-ups because he knows he should have had that. Sal was sitting in the weeds there. It's 3rd and 10.
I think Sal thought end zone.
End zone.
And
Yes. And again, a wet football.
Think catch, then end zone.
Correct.
There it is. Take a look.
Their quarterback does not throw well. And
boy.
making it wet is makes it even more so.
3rd down. He keeps it. The quarterback, McElroy, gains a yard. It's 4th down. Now Zach D'Angelo can come onto the field and return a punt. And the Lions, again, should get decent field position. Have to be careful fielding a wet football on a punt. So each team has been stopped on offense. The punter is number 7, and that is McElroy. Good snap. And it's a high, pretty good kick, fair catch. Good job by D'Angelo. So the Lions will start right where they gave it up at about the 49-yard line.
And that punt was almost blocked.
It was. That was close. Couple of Lions were there. Somebody has to complete a pass, I think, to loosen the defense up just a little bit. But right now the Lions are in pretty good field position. So
you'd say they're winning the field position.
Yes, battle of field position is good.
Lapoli had a good night last week running the ball up inside. The offensive line did a nice job creating some gaps for him.
He has it. He gets through. And he comes. Nice job, about 6 yards.
And he's going through with 2 hands on the ball, really covering it up. Does a nice job.
Nice pickup. We'll give Sal 7 on that play. It's going to be 2nd and 3. They're at the 44-yard line. Quickly come the Lions. Lapoli again breaks ahead, 1st down yardage. He's across the 40-yard line to about the 39-yard line. 1st and 10, Chelmsford. Their first down of the football game.
What they ran there was a trap. Andy Dolan, left guard, pulled, opening a nice hole.
Sal leads the team with 375 yards in rushing this year. They're going to wear him out. He's going to go straight ahead, couple yards there. He crosses to about the 38-yard line.
Yeah, Ben Jordan did a nice job. He kind of invited his man to go to Ben's right, and Sal ran left, creating that nice gap there.
They're going to throw it. We've got McCarthy, and it is incomplete as a flag. I think there was motion on Chelmsford. We'll wait and see. Maybe it was. Runner and Dan are telling me it's not the Andover. Offside, not. And they're right. They're right.
Yeah. Neutral zone infraction.
Oh, boy.
And again, that's pre-designed. That's a hard count. Try to draw them off sides. Center snaps the ball when they hit the neutral zone and you throw a ball up.
2nd and 3. Lapoli straight ahead for a couple. It's almost as if, in some ways, the start of this game, it doesn't seem as if North Andover really has caught on to what Chelmsford does. They, with the hard count.
Well, with the majority of the team being sophomores, they don't have a lot of game
They
experience.
did it again.
They did it again.
They're going for McCarthy again. And it's off his fingertips, incomplete.
And I did not see a flag.
Nope, I don't think there was. And that was close. It is going to be 3rd and 3. That was a good time to try that.
Yeah.
Peter McCarthy, a senior, has 1 touchdown on the season. Oh, it is 4th down. 4th and a couple here. Long count. They almost did it again. If they had snapped that ball, it might have been. A lot of time taken here. Lapoli.
First down.
First down, I would say.
Yep.
Yes, it is. He's across the 30. So the Lions have picked up their 2nd first down.
At some point, Kyler's going to keep this, and there's going to be
Yes.
an awful lot of green in front of him.
Yes. So the Lions come to the 29-yard line. 1st and 10.
I would do that now.
On first down?
On first down.
Lapoli is stacked up. Well, maybe we'll do it on 2nd down, guys. No gain on the play. Maybe a loss of a yard here.
Only because it get the linebackers to respect and the ends to respect the outside and not kind of close down so much on Sal inside and maybe create a running lane.
2nd and 10. High snap. This is Kyler Brown. He does get outside.
Cut up.
Part way. He's cuts up the field and gets driven out of bounds at about the 22.
Yeah.
That's a pickup of about 7. It's going to be 3rd and, let's see what they make it. A pickup of 5, excuse me. Now, where are they going to put this down here?
They're setting it 3rd and about 4.
About 4. So it's at the 23. 3rd and 4. Started this drive on their own 49. Fake sweep. This is Lapoli. Comes to the 20-yard line. He's going to be about a yard short, 2 yards short. It's 4th and 2. Once again, the Lions need to convert. They did one before. They need to convert another one.
Well, they brought in Finn to be a power back. And the place to go is right where Finn is lined up. Linebacker's playing off there.
And first down. Nice job by the Lions offensive line there. They created a hole, how he called the play. And the Lions are in business inside the 20. Rob, they're in the red zone.
They are in the red zone again, and now we want to capitalize. You really need to put the ball in the end zone.
4:17 on the scoreboard clock, and now counting. 1st and 10, Chelmsford. Lapoli starts, and gets it close to the 10-yard line.
Nice job there by Sal.
That was a very nice run. Showed some elusiveness. And that's a pickup of about 8-9 yards, so it's 2nd and 1. And they're at the 10. Coach Kaiser's play is in. Finn's still there.
Whoa.
Oh, no. Careful.
Throw it.
Throw it out of bounds. And taken out of bounds back at the 18-yard line. And we're in the red zone again, Rob.
We are. I think Howie touched upon this. You got to stop making mistakes.
Yeah.
Gotta have that confidence. You guys can do it. You got to have the confidence.
That's a big loss on the play. Back to the, where are they putting this? At the 16?
Just outside, so it's 3rd and 11.
Yeah, it's at the 18-yard line, 3rd and 11. at the 18.
Little outside play to the right.
Kyler is flushed out of the pocket. He's looking, firing.
This is
Jump
not
ball. Perez?
No.
Incomplete. That had disaster written all over it. It's 4th down, and what do the Lions do here?
Kevin Hennessy.
This would be a 37-yard field goal. I think you have to. I don't know if in this condition, I think they're going to go for it. There again, they were 2nd and 1 at the 11. All right, 4th down. McCarthy at the bottom, John Barry at the top.
What I'm looking at is a soft corner to the top of the screen. There's no real flat responsibility there.
And there's
Everyone's
two guys.
playing off.
Over the middle, breaking into the, that was catchable. That was McCarthy, and that was a well-thrown pass. The drive comes up empty. North Andover will get it at the 21-yard line, and once again, a trip to the evil land.
The all-elusive.
Yes. Yeah.
This is where Chelmsford's defense though has to come up. We talked about maybe forcing some turnovers. You want to try to up your turnover ratio.
McElroy hands it. Oh, that was a good hit initially by number 28 for the Lions. Teixeira, yes.
Chris Bungard, nice job on the tackle, number 77.
That's a loss of a couple, so it's going to be 2nd and 12. And I think you're right, Howard. You identified the fact that they don't really like to put the ball in the air if they can help it.
Yeah, the quarterback, he kind of pushes the ball.
He does.
And there's not much on it, so any type of luck by our defenders, we'd have an interception tonight.
Handoff straight ahead and nothing doing. Great pursuit by the Lions. There's 4 of them there. Vecchione, Finn.
And Slattery, 87.
The ball carrier was Joe Allen, number 34. And that's going to create a 3rd and 12 now. And this is a play where you have to make the play. Rain has been constant and heavy. 3 receivers to the top of the screen, 2 to the bottom. McElroy by himself. McElroy flips it out, little flanker screen. The Lions cover it, and it's going to be 4th down and 11 to go. And we're going to get the ball back, I hope.
Oh, that was number 2.
That's a nice offensive call.
It was.
Safe. But Chelmsford defended it very well.
Yes. D'Angelo is going to stand inside his 50-yard line this time to receive the punt from McElroy.
Chelmsford almost blocked it in the previous punt. I actually would tell him and give him the green light and try to do it again.
Just don't run into Mr. McElroy. Oh, now they should go get him. If he's going to kick it, and he gets a great kick away. Great kick away.
Yeah.
That was disaster for North Andover, and it turned into a huge play for them. The ball at the 36-yard line. That's a kick of about 55 yards.
It's a running kick.
Yes. Yeah. Rugby-type kick. And if they'd had the punt block on, Rob, they would have had the football. With 59 seconds to play, quarter number 1, Chelmsford has moved the football but has yet to get it into the end zone.
No, they don't.
They just don't have the breakaway back to get them into that spot. This is Hooten, the quarterback. He gives it to Lapoli. Lapoli has 2 or 3 to about the 40.
And here's the thing about Chelmsford's offense. Sal or whatever back gets the ball going straight ahead is going to get 4 or 5 yards at a block.
Yeah.
But you just can't stall once you get into that red zone. I mean, it's harder to do things when you're tight in the red zone, and running might not work as well. But you got to get the ball in the end zone.
The junior Matt Hooten. There's a flag. Fires it. And overthrown McCarthy. North Andover's offside. I'm telling you guys, they have not scouted Chelmsford. They're jumping on every hard count.
Yep.
All the quarterback says is go, go.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, twice. Go, go. And every defender is taught from day one, look at the ball or look at the hand in front of you. Do not move otherwise.
It is now 2nd and 3.
McNamara in the backfield.
Yeah, McNamara. Oh, here we go again. Wow. There must be like a greased pig out there, I guess, or something. But there's another huge loss.
That's actually, I watched that whole play as he took his eye off the ball. He was trying to look to see what was going on.
Right.
And perhaps if it were a dry ball, he would have caught it. But you can't catch a wet ball on feel. You have to look it in and then.
That's a loss of 12, 13 yards on that play. In the end of the first quarter, Chelmsford is back to the 30-yard line, and North Andover is starting to flip field position here.
Well, they're being helped by a couple of bad snaps.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Or ball handling by the quarterback.
We're going to take a break. We will return.
My new mom and I have a lot in common.
The great outside.
We both love the outdoors.
So shiny.
That's not a flower. We both love geology.
Oh, look. An igneous one.
That's not a rock. And she knows a lot about wildlife.
A labradoodle.
That's not a dog. Hanging out has been kind of fun.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
We are back. Bruce Byam, Howie Neal, Rob Russo, Ronna Berman, Dave Markham, Dan Sylvia. It is 3rd and 13 for the Lions. Handoff to Lapoli, and he gets back to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be 4th down and about 11 for the Lions. So that drive was not one that we want to see repeated too often. Darren Watson is back to receive the punt of Michael Perez. And North Andover is starting to flip field position. They're going to get this football somewhere around the, I would think, the 40-yard line. Need a good snap here. Get a little bit low. And a good kick. Nice kick. Fair catch called for. And he's going to catch it at the
25, 26.
Yeah, 26-yard line. So Perez belted that one. Nice kick by Mike. Defense back on the field. They've done a good job so far. Guys, this is could be a 7-0 football game before it's all said and done.
Yeah.
All right, 1st and 10, North Andover. The ball is at the 26-yard line. Their sophomore quarterback is McElroy. Their sophomore running back is Watson. They got a Marconi and a Watson on this team. There's got to be something going on here. This is a sweep. The Lions.
Whoa.
Pretty good job. And that
there's
was
the flag.
Face mask.
Yep.
That's going to be 15 yards on the Lions. Watson got Huss caller maybe.
Yep.
And a good call. Personal foul, face mask on Chelmsford. So 15-yard gain will take the ball to the 41-yard line. 1st and 10. I don't know if we have a picture of that, but we saw it.
You could see his head get
Yeah,
jerked
snap
around
back.
there. And,
Okay, we take our word for it. We saw it. So
And that might be the biggest offensive play in the game.
that's their
Yep,
best,
it is.
That's their best field position. That's as
Yep.
close as they've gotten to midfield.
They're at the 44-yard line. I thought it should have been 41 also.
Well, they were in the 26, right?
Oh, we've got a whistle and we've got a flag and we've got 3 flags. This must be against North Andover. It is 5 yards back. So that helps. 1st and 15 now. Let's see where they put it back to now. Will they take it back to the 39?
Well, they started on their 26.
Yep. So 15
15,
yards would
41.
make it 41.
Yeah, and they went to 44.
Yeah, went to the 41.
Oh, well.
I mean 44.
Obviously, that official is not one of your former students.
Maybe he is. 1st and 15. Handoff. Watson, very little to about the 40. It's going to be 2nd and 13. I didn't see the Lion tackler on that play.
I did not.
All right. North Andover quickly to the line of scrimmage. The ball's been tossed all over the field, so it's nice and wet now.
Yeah.
That was an effort to get a dry ball in,
That's
too.
right. Lions all over the line of scrimmage. Sweep to Watson.
Yeah.
Taken down. Finn, yes. A junior, Christian Finn, who has been an outstanding defensive player. It's a loss of a yard. It's 3rd and 14.
Christian's had a very solid 6 games.
Yes.
And this is obviously
very dependable.
Yep. And he's carried a little bit more of a load now, getting some offensive work as well.
Be nice to see an interception here. He's back to pass. He's looking to his right. We've got a holding call, I think, in the middle of the field. He's going to throw it.
No,
then
he didn't.
He
slipped right out of his hands.
Out of his hands, yep. So he should be out of bounds right there.
Now, I thought it was holding on North Andover. I don't know.
It's a chop block.
Oh, it is. It's a chop block. That's just as good.
So I would think Chelmsford would decline.
Decline, yes.
I would take it. Drive them back.
Yeah,
chop
because
block.
they haven't moved it, have they?
No, and then they can't throw it that well. And 4th down, they're going to get better field position. Well,
yeah, it's
what do I
refused.
know?
No, I
take the
you're
ball.
right.
I think you take the ball.
Rob wants to take the ball. All right.
Okay.
With what happened in the previous punt, what now you do is you get him to punt and hope for the bad snap and put some pressure on the kid.
I'd come after him this time. 4th 13. McElroy is back to punt. He belted about a 55-yarder his last attempt after avoiding disaster. Lions are up on the line of scrimmage. They may be coming.
The rain has let up a little bit.
Yeah, they're coming. Oh, close. D'Angelo. Oh, my goodness. The ball is still loose. Gump had it, and it's loose. That's a ball you just let hit the turf and get away from it. Slattery has it?
Yep.
Dave Markham says Slattery came out of the pile.
That's the best thing I've ever seen a high school kid do. He got out of the pile, he ran to the referee or umpire,
and handed him
the ball. There's no doubt that Chelmsford had the ball.
I've got the ball, sir. Here it is.
What a smart move.
All right. Disaster temporarily avoided. 1st and 10 at the 30. This is Chelmsford's 4th possession of the game.
1, 2, 3, 4th possession. Yep. At the 30.
Maybe they can score when they're not in the red zone.
I think you're going to see a sweep to McNamara pretty soon, and I think that was the play that Matt Hooten fumbled before.
There's McNamara.
McNamara can't get outside. You can't run. You got to go at one point, put your foot in the ground and go up the field.
Yep.
North and south.
Yep. And that's no gain on the play. It's 2nd and 10. It's a great play, but if you don't turn the nose toward the goal line, it's not. Timeout. We got a whistle.
I keep hearing a whistle.
Yeah.
What you're hearing is the console.
Ah.
Okay.
Or the natural ringing in your ears because you guys are kind of old. But
Ooh. Toss completed. Across the 30. Good yardage to the 37-yard line. That's John Barry pulling in the reception. And for Mr. Barry, that is his 21st catch of the season. He leads the Lions. It's third down and short 3.
Looking at third and 3.
Nice toss, picked up a good 7 yards there. 3 wides to the top of the screen. I think North Andover's figured out the hard count now. Runner says it's not hard. Lapoli, no first down, nothing. 4th down. In fact, he may have lost a yard. It's 4th and 4.
Yeah, another punt. Rain has let up considerably.
Mike Roach on the tackle.
Number 2, Darren Watson back in single safety along with.
And once again, this is a punting contest. Perez back to punt. It's a sort of a will of attrition here. Who is going to crack first? Napoli the snapper. Perez, another good kick.
Yep.
Get on that one. Get on that one. Boy, they kind of danced around and watched it come back 5 yards. Covered by Peter Miller of the Lions. It's at the 38-yard line. 1st and 10, North Andover. North Andover has beaten Lawrence and Woburn, lost to Haverhill, to Bill Ricka, to Tewksbury, and to Dracut.
Well,
they are averaging 15 points a football game, giving up an average of 36 points a football game. But so far, they've put up a goose egg.
This might be the most evenly matched teams.
Yes, well, the record's the same, similar.
Yep, right. Oh, there's this fumble. The ball is on the turf and covered by McElroy. So they have lost yardage back to the 32-yard line.
Both quarterbacks concerned with seeing what's happening instead of actually seeing the ball in their hands.
Yeah.
As I said, it's slippery. You have to watch it. You have to make sure you have it.
That's a loss of 10. It's 2nd and 20 now.
First things first.
McElroy looks to throw, sets up, has time, has more time. Now he's rushed out of the pocket and gets it away, and it's thrown into the Chelmsford bench. Just got that away. Putting pressure was Max Winters for one, Bungard the other. So it's going to be 3rd and, probably the length of 133, I think. Pretty close.
They're saying 3rd and 20, but it's going to be, that's about right.
Yeah, I'd say it's about 3rd and 20. Must have been pretty good coverage in the secondary then.
Yeah.
McElroy fires it. Oh, he had a man breaking free, but threw it behind him. That was number 12, Kyle Lever. It's a 4th down and another punt.
Another good stand by Chelmsford's defense.
Won't take too long to recap the first half highlights, I think, right, guys?
No, punt, punt.
Yeah, that's right.
Punt.
We are seeing
a punt fest. Yes, that's right. Now,
we're seeing our 9th punt of the half.
Zach needs to really know what he's doing here. Bad kick. They threw a flag. They ran into the kicker again. You know, it's going to be 1st down. Same situation as last week.
And the ball went out of bounds on North Andover's 45.
Right. Same thing that they did last week. There is no excuse for that at all. Maybe 5 yards. It might not have been a roughing, but regardless, it was uncalled for.
It's really kind of an easy concept. Stop.
Right.
Imagine where his foot's going to be when it kicks the ball and put your hands there.
Yep. down still. It was running into the kicker.
So they're
Now, please, just stand at the line of scrimmage. Don't go anywhere.
right. Just
Stand there.
stand there and block the man in front
Right,
of you.
exactly.
Don't let him release, so that DeSilvio can get a free catch. Or D'Angelo.
Certainly, I don't mean to be critical of the players at all, and certainly the coaches. I'm sure they have told the kids this, and they just basically did stand there. And instead of getting the ball inside the 50, we're going to get it at about the 28-yard line. So that's a 22-yard penalty. We've got
We have
another
another
flag.
flag.
Yeah, we have another flag.
Ah,
North Andover coach is not happy.
No.
personal foul.
Personal foul
on
against Chelmsford.
Ah.
Oh, that's good. Now we're going to give them a first down. We're trying our best.
Oh, it's the Lions. They'll be backed up.
I think it's dead ball. So it's
Dead
gonna
ball.
yeah, it's our ball, but
Yeah.
field position is now even worse.
Yep.
Going to be now what, the 18 instead of
Yeah,
the 28.
just about the 18, and we have not gone 72 yards, I think, in probably 5 games. Total. That's right.
No, I have to admit we have had some long drives.
Yes, we have.
In the Lowell game, I believe
Yep.
we did.
Yes, we did.
It's been a while. Let's be honest.
2 plays in a row, 2 mistakes in a row, and North Andover, we would have had the ball inside the 50. We're going to get it now at about the 17. With 4:35 to play, second quarter. And they're putting the ball, the scoreboard says 15.
Oh, yeah, that is. They're standing on the 13.
Okay.
Ball is on the 13.
Who do we have at quarterback? Is that Brown? Yes.
Yes, and that's the deepest. We have not been backed up that far the entire half.
They have done a nice job of flipping the field.
Uh-huh.
Thanks to a little bit of assistance from the Lions. Kyler hands it to Lapoli. He is wide open if he would keep the ball.
Keep the ball and turn up, though.
Turn up the field.
He needs to even do it when he hands it off. He's got to cut up to carry out his fake.
It's 2nd and 6 for the Lions. I think North Andover could be, if you just went on the first count now, they'd be sitting back and not expecting it. Brown looks to throw it, throws it, and incomplete, and intercepted. Yeah, it's intercepted off the hands of Perez into the hands of number 21, Mike Scanlon. And here's our look at it again. Right through his hands and right on the spot is Scanlon. He has the football at the 22-yard line. That is the 3rd interception of the season for Brown, but you really can't fault him for that one.
No, that's just luck of the draw in this case.
McElroy, Watson, nothing. Good grab there for a tackle. And number 50 of the Lions did an excellent job. Mitchell Costa. It's going to be 2nd and 10. If North Andover has a gadget trick play, I think you might see it in this series.
Costa, Rigsby, and Finn have had a nice
combination
defensive game here tonight and in previous weeks.
Watson. Pretty good pick up there. That's one of his best runs of the night.
Little cross puck, little crossing action in the backfield there.
Picked up 6. It's going to be 3rd and 4. North Andover is, of course, in a situation where they're going to have 2 plays to pick up 4 yards. They're at the 16. Watson, nothing. Lost yardage. He's back to the 20. Great job by the defense again. That's Slattery, Vecchione.
Bungard, 77.
Yep, Bungard.
Chelmsford defensive line has been formidable all year.
And
I think it's the pinnacle of their defense. They really do a great job.
And I think they're North Andover's overmatched up front right now.
It's fourth down. It's about 7 to go for the first down. And a timeout was taken. And who took it?
The Lions.
The Lions took the timeout. You could see where they were going with that football right out here into the flat. So that is a timeout for the Scarlet Knights. I wish they had some Scarlet on their shirts instead of just the numbers.
Yeah.
Tough to see them. Not bad on TV, but from up here, it's we are relying on TV tonight.
Yeah, the windows are fogged up a little bit. There's
Yep.
a screen on there that a mesh screen that helps screen the vision.
Salapoli, Paul Tenaglia, the defensive coaches. Important play with 2 minutes to go in the first half. North Andover desperately needs to convert here because they have not shown the ability to move the football so far. They have 2 receivers, 3 receivers to the top. They have 1 down here to the bottom.
Watson.
McElroy calls signals.
Watson, the bottom of the screen, maybe one-on-one coverage.
They're looking for that. Into the corner. And it's intercepted.
And
underthrown, intercepted, I think.
Yes.
Yep, they're going to give that one to
Ben Nolan.
Ben Nolan, co-captain of the Lions. It's his first interception, I believe, of the season. And that may be only the 3rd interception for the Lions.
Now, are they calling that an interception? Good. Incomplete?
Okay, let's check the replay.
There's an interception come out to the 20.
Yeah.
And this is not.
So they're saying it must have hit the ground, the turf. Nolan, good position. Juggles it, hits the ground, hits the turf. 1st and 10, Chelmsford. Hooten, the quarterback. Lapoli with the football. Runs into a stone wall.
Yep.
And that stone wall was Ryan Slattery, a sophomore. Pickup of 3. I don't think they're related, Ronna. They might be, but don't think so.
That actually, I think that was Vecchione, wasn't it? The ball carrier. Sal just came in.
Oh, okay.
It was 23.
What? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Young Vecchione came in. I think gave Sal a little spell.
Okay, my apologies to Mr. Vecchione. Sal is back in now.
And you have Hooten, the quarterback.
I don't understand why your clock had stopped. I didn't understand why. Lapoli, football. Hard running, begrudgingly giving yardage. Did the Lions call timeout here?
North Andover did.
North Andover did. Okay, it's going to be 3rd and 3. North Andover will go ahead.
I was going to say that's a good timeout by them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
sure.
Force jumps it into a punt situation, and once again have good field position, and you can throw the ball up, and as we can see, anything can happen.
Yeah.
And they will get the ball to start the second half, having deferred. Rain is pretty much a thing of the past at the moment.
Yeah, just
kind of a strong mist out there.
Yeah. Hooten, standing at his 20, needs 3 yards. Lions would like to not have to punt it. Toss right through the hands of McCarthy. It's 4th down. So not only did they not get the first down, they stopped the clock. North Andover doesn't need to take a timeout. With the amount of space they had to cover, I'm not sure that I would have thrown the ball right there.
Well, I mean, that's a slant, which is fairly safe. I'm not disagreeing with you, but You've got to go. You've got to catch the ball with purpose. You can't just throw your hands up and in this particular weather condition and think the ball's going to stick.
You have to attack the football, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got to take it out of the air.
Yep. Perez belts another good punt. Highlight of the first half. Watson makes a fair catch. And they're at about the 41-yard line with 58 seconds to play in the first half. Now, if they throw it, I think Chelmsford has an equal chance to get it.
I agree.
If they throw it. First and 10, North Andover. Chelmsford has time of possession, big time on North Andover, but time of possession doesn't get you points. McElroy, they blitz him. Coming after him, they flush him out of the pocket. He picks up a block, fires it, and it is caught. And number 3 is Nick Tierno. And that's a completion for a first down.
All night, the McElroy has been able to get outside our edge on the right, and I would like to
that's
see
where
us
he
set
wants to
that
go.
edge a little more.
Yeah, he wants to go that way, obviously. He's right-handed. It's first and 10, 48 seconds to go. The ball is about the 49 of Chelmsford. McElroy to pass it, steps up, gets hit, and is taken down. There's a sack. There's Slattery on the tackle. He's having a good football game tonight, too.
Yes, Jack is.
Bungard gets some pylon points.
Yeah, that's right.
Much better job by the Lions setting the edge, so McElroy couldn't escape and had to eventually step up into the rush of the Lions.
North Andover took a timeout. They lost 5 on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 15. The ball is at the 48-yard line.
Speaking of the ball, I've been watching the referees all night catch the ball one-handed, so it can't be that slick.
No, it's the point that you made that our guys are taking their eye off the ball.
It is coming down in Bucat's again out there. McElroy to his left this time. Pursuit. Steps up. He's going to reverse. He better throw this thing. And and he did complete it.
And it was caught, yes.
At the 50, a gain of about 3. 24 seconds to play. Was that completed inbounds? That was the question.
I saw it, yeah.
Yes.
It was.
Yes,
All right.
it was.
So the clock should North Andover took another timeout. And that is their 4th or 5th. Which one is it? North Andover. 3rd. They've taken 3 in this possession alone, I think. All right. Hopefully it won't matter. It's 3rd and 11. They're looking for screen. The Lions are there, but McElroy escapes. We've got a flag. He's going to get close to first down yardage, drilled out of bounds, and I think it's a holding penalty.
Typically, where that flag lies is holding.
Yeah, Gump on the tackle. But once again, Howie, outside he goes.
Yeah, outside to the right. Defensive left.
One of the things, too, you never want a defensive lineman leaving his feet. You know, you think you have to jump up to try to knock a ball down. You really want to keep your feet. Get your arms up in there is fine, but when you leave your feet like they did, they all hit the ground, and then now there's no pursuit.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, they're going to punt from the looks of it.
How can this be 4th down? They were
it's 3rd down. They have it as 3rd down on the down.
It
indicator.
should be 3rd down. But it looked like he sent his punt team in.
Oh, are they talking about the penalty?
They're talking about the penalty.
That's why they.
You really have to take it because otherwise
he might have made a first down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty close, anyways.
Yeah.
And
I think they're trying to decide whether or not he did make a first down.
Well, They're going back to the 40, not the Andover 40, and it's going to be third down.
They're going to, yeah, it has to be third down if the Lions accept the penalty.
About the 41 or 2.
Okay, so it now is third down, 15 seconds to go. If North Andover puts it up here, I will be a very surprised person. Only something bad can happen here. North Andover coach is John Dubinsky. He has been here for 4 years. Okay, we're ready to go. They're in the eye for the first time tonight. They toss it for the sweep. Uses up some time, breaks the tackle, picks up about 12 yards. It's fourth down. And now I think they, well, it's only 7 seconds. They're going to heave it to the end zone.
Lions called the timeout.
They shouldn't have. I don't think. Chelmsford took the timeout.
Yeah, 32nd. Or
guys, tell me why would Chelmsford take a timeout here?
I think it's in an effort to tell your defensive backs that they ball can go in the air. Just don't let anybody behind you.
Understandable.
Right.
Understandable.
Probably back up to the 20. You know, let all of the Scarlet Knights stay in front of you.
Right.
Even if they catch it, it's okay. Just can't let them in the end zone.
Right. I think that's totally why they did it, and thank you, gentlemen.
Yeah. Just a pleasant reminder.
Makes total sense, and you're right, a reminder. All right, fourth down.
Okay.
I'd still like to see the two safeties back deeper.
Deeper.
And
just to about the 25, maybe.
Yeah, I like they're only back 11, 12 yards.
They're in normal set, yeah.
They're in normal. They're up. Why is he up?
It's a sweep. Watson.
Okay, they got the first down, but that should
that
be
will
the half.
end the first half, I think. Yep, that is the end of the first half. So the score is just as we started, zeros. A very defensive football game, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. They neither team has been able to generate any offense.
No. But we said that coming in. Neither one of them scores. So my mystery before we sign off here is how did this team take Tewksbury to overtime? I just don't understand.
No.
I really don't.
No mistakes. They didn't make mistakes that day, I guess.
That's right.
Right.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with the second half shortly. Stay with us and go get a Coca-Cola.